Alright, how's it going, guys? We're back. And let you guys know there's been a little bit of work done. I had to bite the bullet and put in more crushers for tin because I just wasn't getting tin anymore because of the lead being backed up over here. And I did the same with the gold because I wasn't getting any of it because of the platinum. I'm going to have to do the same for copper and iron probably because nickel and chrome are backed up as well. And because of that, luckily we can run everything through the same furnace. So everything is a 1-to-1 ratio, so I don't have to worry about anything getting stuck. I did add a second one for smelting tin, and then I realized I can just throw it in there. And I'm not really going to go back and change it. It's fine. We can always use the extra one. I may even put this into that one just to be able to fill up on tin quick enough. Also, I have finished up the first thing of gold, so I need to go out there and get that all cleaned up. I'm probably going to turn it into a outpost for me to retreat to when I'm coming out here, fighting my way through. Use it for like resupplying ammo, stuff like that. Might put some repair kits out there. And there was a little tiny gold vein up here. It's only got 7.3K in it now. But I have been using off of it for a little bit. We've got 3.9 in here already, and I think we've already delivered one back here because we're going through tons of them. I also did a little bit of research. I got worker robot cargo size going up, and I think I did the stronger explosives as well. And once we get this one done, because that's the next one we're going to do, then I'll probably do the worker robot speed as well. But let's get these rubies used. So they're going to be used for a few things. One of them is we need them for a laser assembler. We need a pulse laser in it. And the pulse lasers, we already have the recipe for. So there's the pulse laser. And there is the ruby rod that goes in it, which is going to need a ruby and gold foil. So what we need to work on setting up today is a way of making rubies, which is silica, ruby powder, and pure chromium mineral. So we're going to need the actual chromium ore before it gets smelted, and silica not being difficult, but deciding where we're going to set this up, that's going to be a bit fun. Alright, so since that got done, let's get this one started. And apparently that's going to give us recipes for making circuits with liquid nitrogen. So we'll have to look at that when we get it. Do I have the... Oh, the other thing I did was I did a little bit of work over here with the labs. I put in a couple extra. I was doing really well with everything because I did some upgrades. I upgraded those, upgraded these, put in 2 more, and everything was going good, except now we have an issue with steel. We're not getting enough steel in to keep up with the beams, and I may even need to put in more for making beams once I get the steel dealt with, and the steel is just a problem with not having enough iron, because, you know, we've got this little bit of iron coming through here. So once we get done, I'll throw a thing of iron maybe in between these two. Otherwise, I'm going to have to move the trees, which these are getting poisoned already and aren't doing anything. So probably not a bad idea to get them moving. And the funny thing is, we're not even doing steam right now. All of our power, for the most part, is coming from our solar panels and then our petrochems. So all of that pollution is mainly our smelting, and probably some of our oil too, but mainly our smelting. Ore processing is the worst thing right now. Anyways, do I have the... There they are. Oh no, that's the cryogenic plant. I need the... I don't think I have them on me. Give me a second. Let me get the machines, because I thought I had them on me. What in the world do they even look like? This thing. No, that's cryogenic plant. Why do I keep thinking it's the same thing? I need that thing, the cuboid press. That's what I need. Alright, give me a second. I'll go grab them, and we'll figure out where we're going to put this. Okay, I got the stuff, and I think we're going to set it up right around here. The chances of us ever having enough gold smelters to come all the way over here, slim to none, and we need the gravel to make the silica anyway, or the stone to make the gravel to make the silica anyways. And we've got stone being dropped off here and running a long belt to go from here to there with the chrome stuff will only help. Or I could put in another train for bringing the chrome here, but I don't really think it's that big of a deal. I don't really need to run it all the way down and around. I'm probably going to run it from here and just go straight across here and then through there. But let's get started here. So first thing, let's move this down so we can get in here to that's a fast belt. So we can get into here. and just run this across. And silica is 1 gravel to 2 silica in 2 seconds. And gravel is 2 gravel in 2 seconds. So for every 1 stone crusher, we need 1 gravel crusher. And I grabbed extra crushers. So we can just do basically this. I don't know that we need this much, but we always can use more silica up here for stuff. Mainly glass, so. And we'll do this. Alright, so that automation just got done. We'll do gasification next, which is making hydrogen and carbon dioxide from coke, which uses platinum. Still haven't figured out exactly what we need the hydrogen for, but something has to be coming up that needs it. That needs helium. Alright. This. And let's get our holes here. We'll put there, and there, and then we'll just put these 3 across up here. And do I have I amazingly do not have a wooden pole on me. I was just going to use a wooden one for this, but that'll work. Alright, so there's our silica. Don't really need a fast belt for this. I don't think we're going to get that much out of here. Alright, so now we need to make the ruby dust. So we need another crusher. And we'll put this... yeah, I think I'm going to preemptively do this. That way we can split that off. And then we're going to bring this down here. Let me rethink that. Because I need to... put the ruby dust on that side of the belt. So it'd be really easy to put it here, because then that would automatically go up there. Well, I guess what I could do is this. And then have this set to the ruby powder on that side, which actually I changed that to silica and put it on that side. So then if I want to run this up to help out with glass, because you can see I don't have any silica going in here right now, because it's all going over there. Yeah, that'll work. That's what we'll do. Alright, so then get us one of these down here, and we'll throw in 1 ruby. That'll give us 2 ruby dust, which we want to set this to prioritize going that way. And now we want to set this into the cuboid press, which again I gotta find in my inventory. I know I grabbed them. There they are. Okay, so there's our press. We're making rubies. And so actually I could just do that. Instead of having it go up there, I could put the dust straight back down in there. And that would make a whole lot more sense, wouldn't it? Give me that. Alright, so if I put that into there, I can throw that in because I have it. And then we just need to bring this down and we can put the chrome on it. So then we'll have the chrome come in there. So let me go run that belt real quick. Alright, last little piece here. There we go. And over comes our chrome, which by the way, amazingly, we actually got to a point where we ran out of chrome already before I even got the thing done. So I really need bigger boxes. Alright, so let this get ran up here, and then we can start making our rubies. So, we're going to need this to input, which is going to give us all of that stuff, and then that's going to give us a ruby. And when we crush it, a ruby turns into 2 dust. So what we're going to need to do is keep filtering this back and forth into there. And there's a couple different ways I can do it. What I'm thinking is the first one, this one here, is just going to be like the okay, I'll explain the 2 different ways and then I'll make up my damn mind which way I'm gonna do it. But the first idea is that I just have this feedback into there, which is going to make more dust, which will feed back into here whenever it can. And eventually this will basically get full. But what I can do is I can then set up a second one of these that has one of these to it that's going to put in more, which I would end up doing down here for obvious reasons. But what I would probably want to do is check and see. Yeah, I can't check this. I can check this. Yeah, the other way is just going to be a whole lot simpler. Okay, so what we're basically going to do is we're going to set up multiple of these. Take that out. With multiple of these. And then we just do that. That'll take care of all of that. And then what we're going to end up doing is we'll have the rubies come out down here. And then this will take them back up and feed them back into here. Which means I'm going to have to move this all down one. Because I really don't want... Well, this is not going to need to go that fast. So I can actually do this. And then do this. Make sure that's on the last one. And then I don't have to move everything. And then these will each output down here as well. And then what I'm going to do is just put one of these right here and put the output priority to go that way. So they're always going to go that way first. And then once they fill up all the way around there, so we know we always have more to feed, they can go that way, which is where we're going to send them in to do the rod thing. Which we still have to figure out where... Oh, it's just a ruby and gold foil. Okay. So we can have those feed out down there. So, why did that not go? Oh, these don't have their recipe set. So now this one, I need to get these on. Alright, there we go. So now that'll keep them going. This first one is going to get chunked up the most. As we get more of them in the system, then the quicker they're going to get done. But this is kind of like uranium. It's going to take a long time to feed everything through the system. Okay, so that gasification is done. Let's go ahead and turn this on for right now. Get that done. And we have graphene coming up. We'll look at that probably next time. And I can also, feed a few extra into the system here. Help it get moving. And I gotta figure out what in the world is going on with this. I will probably let these go for a little bit, because right now only this first one's really doing anything. And then as we get more coming in, I'll fill in the rest of this. But we need to go look at the water issue. It may not even be a water issue. It might be we need more boilers for nighttime. Because unfortunately we don't have... yeah, it's a little bit of a boiler issue. Let's see. We got water there. We got water there. But it's not full. I did have to put this in to try to combat the issue because I didn't have enough water coming in. And I also raised this to 60K because I forgot about the fact that I checked all 4 of them. So being at 10K was way too low. Okay. So that goes 100. Alright, what I need to do is I need to separate these. And let's bring this one up here. And then we'll come up here, take that out, move it over there, and then that can come in here through the top, and now both of them should be getting a lot more water because the 2 pumps are actually able to work. There we go. All of them are going now. Alright. Now, I'm thinking that, yeah, we're needing 320. I don't know that we have enough for 320. I'll have to keep an eye on that and see. Because right now they're going... no, they're outputting full right now. Yeah, we're getting full power out of all of them. So the most we can make with what we have right now is 90 megawatts. But that is also accounting for charging the accumulators. So I'll have to check and see what it is when it's not charging the accumulators. Like what my total usage is. Because I can take that out. But it doesn't, that just takes it out of the bar. It doesn't take it out of the, well, numbers right there. So it looks like 68 to 85 without the accumulators. So then, yeah, this should be able to handle it. I might still put in some more solar to help. And I can also put in some more accumulators too. But we'll see. Alright, so let's go over and see what's going on with the rubies. We got plenty of chromium dust. That's for sure. And I may actually put... How much do these things take in power? Max consumption is 1.5 megawatts. Holy crap. Those things take a bunch. That's a battery charger, advanced battery charger. So the 4 of those are taking 1.6 total, which is, you know, nowhere near my furnaces. Those are taking most of it. So the max consumption is not what it's actually running at. At least I don't think so. It might be because there's only one actually running. The other ones are just running on a little bit. If I put efficiency modules in it, though, it's going to take the speed down. And I'm not real worried about the speed as much as putting speeds in it. Holy crap, this thing fills up with dust. That's not good. I didn't realize that was going to fill up quite so much. If that's going to fill up that much, we're going to get rid of all these. And we're just going to do this. I was expecting that to stop. So we'll just do that and just let one of them do it. Make sure that it continues to go up. Yeah, it looks like it's still going to go up. Here, what if we just take that out of there, and then we can see if it keeps running. And if that ends up being the right amount for doing this, then we know it's going to be one crusher to 4 of those. Yeah, I'd say that's going to be fine. We might end up still ticking up just a little bit, but we're not going to run out. We may even, yeah, at that rate, we may even be able to put in another one. Let's try it. Oh yeah, we were up to 15. Yeah, it should definitely be enough. So 1 to 5. Maybe we can do 1 to 6. Yeah, let's try another one. And I still got room. I can put one more down there. Oh. Yeah. Take those out of there. I don't know if we can handle a 7th one or not. That'll be decent right there. And then we can always just copy this down to here and put in another bank of them, depending on how many of these we need. But I'm guessing since we're going to need them for those assemblers, we might need a few. Alright, I'm going to play around with this for a little bit. Possibly build a few more of them down here. I'll be back in just a minute. Alright, I let this run for a little bit, looking at building this up, and we've already got 90 up there. So we can definitely put in another one of these. For sure. Might even be able to handle more than that. Alright, the worker thing got done. Graphene, that's going to use our helium and liquid nitrogen apparently. So I think I'm actually going to do this instead for right now. We got plenty of other things that need to get done. And you can see, because we're using this long-handled one, that we're actually getting more of them coming through than what it's even grabbing. Like when these two come through together, it misses one. So we're starting to fill that belt up already. And I'm not sure if that is filling back up yet or not. Let's go ahead and I think I'm just going to use a yellow handled here. That way I'm not grabbing as quickly. So then it'll miss one. Although that's going to make it I think I might wait for this one. What I could do, though, is have the output of this one feed back up so that they're on their own system. That's an idea. So basically, put this in here, and I'm going to have to go around this and then have it feed back in up here, which will help. Yeah, and then I can still leave this going down there. And we have all of this that we can go ahead and seed. That one's already got two. That one's got two. That one's got two. Well, let's just put a little extra in each one of these. A little extra in your stocking there, buddy. All right. And now we just need to grab this, bring it over, and grab this, bring it over, and not there. You were supposed to jump. Alright, so now that'll feed right on back up and around into there. And then if I put this in here, that one might go down a bit, but it's already at 100, so it's full. It's going to start filling up the line. So that's good. So now it's basically feeding this one, which is re-feeding into itself. And then we'll feed down this line when we're ready to use them to make our rubies. And we could just tile this down over and over and over, which is probably what I'm probably not going to do it, but it's what I will plan to be able to do. So I'll just run that belt way on down before we go anywhere else. That way we can just run these right on down here, depending on, what all we're going to need these lasers for. I don't know if there is, like, combat lasers. Apparently the power is low again, so this is a good time to look. So yeah, we're doing 100. It's 380 because that's what it's calling for that's refilling all of the things that are running out. So yeah, we definitely need to look at that. So we're probably going to look at some power stuff next time. And I have a few other things that we need to look at as well. And then we will start on making those laser assemblers next time. Now it says to fabricate very complex or tough components. So I don't think this is like a next tier assembler. I think this is like for making the graphene is what this is for. So we may not need this many. Alright. Well, I'll see you guys next time. If you have any ideas of how to do this any differently, let me know. But I think this is going to work well like this. And when I copied this over, I didn't get the last one in here. So let's do that real quick. Oh, I'm out of belts, and they can't bring them to me because I'm not within range. I think if I come up here, I am. Oh, no. Actually, I have to come all the way up here. Well, we can fix that. We can just drop one of these. About right there. Alright, that'll fix that. Alright. See you guys next time.